change. No man find woman acting strange.
Good morning and welcome back to the Now Morning Show. We're having a great time, but it must come to an end. And to do so, we continue to celebrate Steelpan month here on the Now Morning Show. And rejoining us is Sachelle Thomas, Sash and Steel. Or do I say Sach? How would I pronounce it?
Sash.
Sash, I got it right. So, of course, we had to make sure both of us get in on this action because the last time you were here, the performance was incredulous in many ways. Mostly good though, so much so that we both had requests even.
Yeah, to bring it back on.
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Now, granted that we know you obviously play, are you one of those who's also an educator and an arranger and a few other hats being worn in the sphere of Steelpan?
Yes, I am. I think within the Steelpan fraternity, you're kind of forced to. You don't have to, but you know, it's always more fun, like to better your experience. I do education currently under Sash and Steel, which would have started off during the pandemic as 7 YouTube videos, full stuff. Full stuff.
That's what you thought?
Full stuff. Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be, but I had no intentions of, you know, I'm scaling this up right now, you know, people are outsourcing me to do workshops and conferences.
Beautiful.
Or like just to teach their staff, to teach their students. So that's where 7 YouTube videos got me.
I love it.
Number 7.
Talking about the importance of content, of course. Sachelle, are you attached to a particular band? Do you play for Panorama and stuff?
Yes. I'm attached to the best steel band in this entire country, Trinidad All Stars.
Those are fighting words, but I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Trinidad All Stars, very nice. How long have you been with the band?
I've been with the band since 2020.
Nice.
Yeah, but it's one of those bands I've been wanting to join for a while, but I live all the way in the east, and I didn't have a means. So when I got the means, I finally joined.
Nice. And is tenor your pan of choice also in the band as well?
Yeah.
Okay, nice. Why tenor, let's say, as opposed to like a double seconds? Anka is a former woman on the bass, so she's wanting to know why.
Give them the bass energy. We're going with
Why
this tenor?
Well, I could play all,
of course
but
you can.
for purposes of convenience, I would say tenor.
Right, so
transport is way easier.
Yep, you win there. Nobody's looking around that for you. And in that case, do you have a particular genre that you prefer to explore in the pan?
Not necessarily in terms of performing, but in terms of composition, I find myself liking a lot of abstract music. So sometimes it doesn't really start off in a particular key. I would decide that until the end. I usually like to tell stories through compositions. So I recently did one based on Trinidad and Tobago folklore, and I focused on Mamadillo. And I kind of told the story, somebody in the forest, how the encounter went. So through the pan, and like, you know, I like using extended techniques, which would be things like hitting the rim with the stick, using things like skewers, chopsticks, you know, extended techniques. So that's what I like doing, and that's the kind of genre I like composing.
Wow.
Definitely explains why the tenor pan would be easier to do that with. If you have to extend the 4 and the 6, it would be complex.
Yeah.
Does that mean then that we will see some of that this morning?
Not this morning.
I have a little... No.
Are we also going to be seeing some of that with the students that you teach? Do you teach them that technique as well?
I would teach the older students and the more advanced students. So far, I have a lot of younger children. Trinidad All Stars also has a senior academy. The first cohort also graduated. Second cohort begins September the 9th. So if anyone wants to come out to that, we'll be doing things there. We won't do extended techniques as yet because those are beginners.
Yes.
But I usually cater for that with my more advanced students.
And Sachelle, if anybody needs to reach out to you, how can we?
So I have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, everything is Sachelle Thomas. Instagram, Sash and Steel, Sash as in my name, Steel as in Steelpan, _edu. YouTube, Sachelle Thomas. You can also get like free tutorials. If you decide you want to join a class, you could test it out there.
Yeah. 107.
Yeah. Check it out on YouTube first and decide.
Well, Sachelle, thank you for coming back again. You know, when it's nice, you have to do it twice, so we had to have you on this morning, and I'm going to ask you to take us to the break.
Yes.
But before we go to the break, let me just thank you for joining us on the Now Morning Show this morning. On behalf of Anka Will, on behalf of EJ, on behalf of all of us here on the Now Morning Show, have a great day and an even more better week, a fantastic week. And we're going to see you tomorrow. And Sachelle is going to take us to the top with Chronic Skank and Sweet.
Yes.